So I've sewn the straps onto the bag and put the pocket on the side of the bag. And those are all things that are best done before the bag, or before the main part of the bag gets attached to the end panels. It just makes it a lot easier to access the parts that you need to sew, and you can just lay it flat. And I'll show you what the inside looks like so you can kind of see how I've attached everything. At the end of each strap where it attaches to the bag, I sewed a box X stitch, and then I went out 6 inches and just sewed a perimeter, and that'll just keep the strap attached to the bottom of the bag. Then every 2 inches I did a bar tack. That makes the handle conform to the bag and also leaves some loops that you could attach carabiners to or some other attachment. This square shape here is the pocket, and I just took some of the same fabric, put a hem around all 4 sides, doubled it up on the mouth to give it a little more reinforcement. Same thing with the pocket, just hemmed around the each of the side of the perimeter, then put a snap in it, and then I just sewed that directly onto the body of the bag. So now I need to put the zipper on the body of the bag, and to do that I'm going to put a zipper foot on my machine just to make sewing the zipper on easier and more accurate. I cut the zipper a little bit long, so I don't have to worry about lining up the edges terribly accurately at this point. I just need to make sure it extends over both ends. Unzipping the zipper some so I can get the zipper head out of the way so I don't get pushed aside by it when I come across it. I ran a few stitches across this end of the zipper so I can pull the zipper head to the end without it coming all the way off. That way when I put the other side on, I can have this opened up. When I put the zipper on the other side of the bag, it would be very easy to trap part of the bag underneath while I'm sewing the zipper on and close a part of the bag, which is not what I want to do. So now I've got the bag turned inside out, and the next thing I'm going to do is sew the end panels on. And because I have 3 layers, the main body of the bag and the 2 layers that make up the end panel with the pocket, I'm going to allow myself a pretty generous seam allowance to make sure I get all 3 layers because they're not perfectly matched. I've also put my D-ring on a piece of polypropylene webbing so that it'll be sewn in at the same time. So I got the other panel on, and I wanted to share that I had to seam rip it out a couple of times, and I finally had to resort to my nemesis pins. I usually use these clamps or binder clips, and I don't really like to use pins very much, but I needed more accuracy than these clamps could provide. I think they were slipping around a lot, so I finally had to do it. So there you go. Missed one spot. Here's what the bag looks like. It's pretty much finished on the outside. I still need to bind the seams on the inside and make a strap for it.